at the end of the day, the one thing that all our cultures, all of our people have in common that we need to fight is we need to fight to dismantle anti-Black racism, Islamophobia, and systems of oppression. So systemic racism, which stems from white supremacy, which stems from us, even us in the Asian community, upholding white supremacy. So when we get into these positions, it leads back to that whole thing about the bamboo ceiling. They were trying to say from white supremacy, which stems from us, even us in the Asian community, upholding white supremacy. So when we get into these positions,
boom.
Yeah.
So she openly admits that other groups do come here and uphold white supremacy. So even these groups that so-called are people of color, they do come in and uphold the standard of white supremacy. I just, like I said, she threw it out there, but she just dropped it and kept going. You feel me? Yeah. So that's why I was like, did you catch it? Because that's something a lot of groups do. That's why when a lot of people hit me on Twitter and be like, well, I'm a person of color, what does that mean to me? Because a lot of y'all uphold white supremacy. There's a whole thing on my Twitter about Latino gangs, like, supporting the police, like, attacking Black protesters. So, like, So, but I thought we're all oppressed, right? Black and brown, right? They always talk about how it's Black and brown people that always go to jail. But when you look at the statistics, it's mainly Black people who go to jail. Here it is. Latino gangs in Chicago attack Black protesters to assist police. Like,
well, I mean, the dirty little secret that we don't talk about is that a lot of these police killings, you know, it's
listen to the last names. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a Latino.
Like even the dude who got pepper sprayed, that was a Latino leading the charge. It was dark skin versus light skin.
Yeah.
And just to piggyback off what Cousin Mud's saying, it's like you still got to remember though, these people is also immigrants. Like, and you know, like when immigrants migrate to a country, they trying to, in some ways, assimilate to that system in order to climb to the, you know what I mean, get in a better position. And we already know how our system work over here, so it's only natural. And if they come from a country that already has a fucked up anti-Black system, of course they're gonna bring this shit over here. So, you know, she ain't lying, but she really skipped over that real quick though. Like, yeah, we down with white supremacy. We got to talk about that. But anyway, you know, anyway, you know that shit though.
All right, I'm gonna play some more, but yeah, that's why I had to run it back. Cause like, yeah, I know I caught that.
Listening to Reset Race, you now tuned in to Reset Race. You're listening to Reset Race, you're now tuned in to Reset Race. What? Put them back on the grill again. We grilling them, put them back on the grill again. We grilling them, put them back on the grill again. We grilling them, back on the grill again. We grilling them, You're listening to Reset Race. ADOS need reparations to make America great. You're tuned in to Reset Race. We no longer starving while others eat off our plate. No. You're listening to Reset Race. We focused on our justice claim. We know what is at stake. You're tuned in to Reset Race. You'll find out who really about justice and really who fake. Lineage go back to U.S. Southern plantations. Lineage, Jim Crow and mass incarceration. Redline and lynchings. We are old from this nation. You're not about justice if you ain't for reparations. MG the wise one. Cousin Mother intellectual. Samantha bringing fire. Anti-Black, we pressing you. No permanent friends and no permanent enemies. The backbone of the country. To win, you need our energy. You gon' see. Listening to Reset Race. You now tuned in to Reset Race. You're listening to Reset Race. You're now tuned in to Reset Race. Put them back on the grill again. We grilling them. Put them back on the grill again. We grilling them. Put them back on the grill again. We grilling them. Back on the grill again. We grilling them. You're listening to Reset Race. ADOS need reparations to make America great. You're tuned in to Reset Race. We no longer starving while others eat off our plate. No. You're listening to Reset Race. We focused on our justice claim. We know what is at stake. You're tuned in to Reset Race. You'll find out who really about justice and really who fake.
Until you do right by me, everything you think about is gonna crumble.
At the very same time that America refused to give the Negro any land, through an act of Congress, our government was giving away millions of acres of land in the West and the Midwest, which meant that it was willing to undergird its white peasants from Europe with an economic floor. But not only did they give the land, they built land-grant colleges with government money to teach them how to farm. Not only that, they provided county agents to further their expertise in farming. Not only that, they provided low interest rates in order that they could mechanize their farms. Not only that, today many of these people are receiving millions of dollars in federal subsidies not to farm, and they are the very people telling the black man that he ought to lift himself by his own bootstraps. And this is what we are faced with, and this is the reality. Now, when we come to Washington in this campaign, we are coming to get our check.